Hey guys, welcome to your collective tarot reading. I hope you're doing good. I'm getting information about foundation, you being your own foundation. So maybe that's what you're working on right now. I feel like you've gone through all these experiences so that you can realize that you've got yourself through all of them. You got your own back. But also you're not alone because you got a bunch of people surrounding you that just want to help. Inner child. Oof. This is about healing. This is about holding space for that child in you that needs a bit of care. All right, this is giving also a lot of blue, watery energy. So we'll see what comes out of this. You might be eating a lot of sweets right now. This is sometimes I realize the more sweets I'm eating, the more I need to regulate or to heal some of my, heal my heart. So, sometimes it's like comfort foods, All right, I'm comfortable in my own skin. Great. You see that square? I mean, these cards are so old now. I love them though. That square, this feels like foundation, like this core that you've built. Grounding yourself, those roots, and knowing always that you can trust yourself and be comfortable to show who you are. If you're comfortable inside, then you're gonna emanate, is that a word? In the outside. I'm centered and balanced. Look at that heart in the middle. That tells me that we are getting back to healing a little bit. Back to the heart, making space for the heart, stretching maybe. Spine stretches too. These have changed my life, to be honest. I don't know if you've explored that, but getting all that energy that's, stagnant or stuck in the spine to get out of your body. So I'm on the right path. There you go. If you needed some confirmations about that, I'm seeing someone you're on the right path because you're making that new path, right? To remembering yourself, because that's where we're going. I'm on the right path. Trailblazer. Cool. Yes. Already I'm getting cards of manifestation and timelines, switching timelines. Yes. All right. Also that foundation, that stability that you're nurturing and creating inside of you is also a sign that abundance is coming, because eventually it's going to be so natural to hold that space for yourself that you don't have to hold it, you know what I mean? And you're going to flow more easily, and that abundance is coming whether you want it or not, but I know you do. Strength, Page of Cups. So we got the child here again, the blue colors, holding space for your emotions, for your intuition. So maybe lately you haven't had, you haven't had the chance to really dig in a little bit. So, and the ego, see, that's when I was talking about holding the space. She is not only aware of her ego, and you can hear my cat in the back as I'm stroking the lion. But she's aware, but she also I'm gonna say it. She also knows how to take care of it, how to train it, in a way. She's not forcing her ego. So all right, so when you get this feeling in yourself of like resistance and like that like frustration, and your ego is coming up to say something, and it's bringing the child in you that needs a little bit of time, space. All right, I literally just like meditate, close my eyes, and then ask, like, try to align with my higher self in a way, and ask, like, what does my inner child needs right now? And then the more you practice, the more you're gonna hear the messages. Four of Pentacles, I'm on the right path. All right, Four of Pentacles could be that we're holding on to something, to a way of doing, to a belief system, for like by fear of just letting it go. There's a little bit of control. Maybe that's how your ego can manifest itself sometimes. So you can be aware of that. Control is fear, right? Seven of Cups. This is about dreaming. We talked about dreaming lately. Daydreaming your life, deciding where you put your energy, where you flow. Again, you have that choice. And sometimes it's a counterintuitive choice. It feels like that. It's not, but because you're used to something, you're used to maybe thinking about others first and care and nurture them, because it feels like the right thing to do. But hold that space for yourself, right? Know that you have that space. Sometimes it's time in the day. Sometimes it's just ways to flow in your body. Like, let's say I take care of a newborn, so when I talk about not having a lot of space for myself, I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's you adapt, you shift, because that, we're talking about the spine, you shift. You can also, it's for you to stand straight and be strong, but it's also meant to bend and move with the changes. Seven of Pentacles reversed will be about doubts, reevaluation, but you're always on the right path. That's the thing. So, but I can sense the frustration. I can sense the frustration. Five of Swords reversed. This is walking away from conflict. I think that might have felt like a burden lately. And the answer is probably in letting go of control. Surrendering. Yeah. All right. Yes. again, we're coming back to like that sense of innocence and curiosity and just humility and just like all the qualities that make us in a discovery type of energy, you know, that lightness. She's got a tiny little bag, no baggage. We're not gonna go back to the old timelines. If you're here, it's over. It's over. The moon. This is like the ego resurfacing, right? And I mean, the ego has a job and it's doing it well. Like, it wants you to survive, you know? But now we're shifting to a timeline where you know you're okay because you got your own back. So when those fears come up, the anxieties and the sense of like, you know, gloom, and when that comes up, we're gonna take back the power. We're gonna make space, hold space for our inner child and say, I see you, I got you, I haven't forgotten about you. Let's talk. Let's spend some time together. Like a child that needs some attention, really. 10 of Cups. Woo! You're on the right path. This, I feel like, because there's no bad 10 of Cups, really. But you might not feel connected to your community. But it's there. It's there. It came up. So I think we want to, wow. It's the perspective that needs changing, right? And I'm seeing like the Hangman. It's all about perspective, and also like the spine and the stretches, yoga and like stuff like that can help you like move the energy around. And this is an uncomfortable place to be, but look at his head. It's illuminated because that's how you get some insights about trusting the universe, trusting your community. That's like, I had a meditation right before, still feel it right now, but I just felt so protected and surrounded, like crowded. This room is empty and like I feel like it's full. So know that they're there. They're there, cheering you on. And also we want to grow from that place of doubt and remorse and unsureness and like, you know, guilt maybe. We're not going to allow that to keep us in that mindset of conflict, because it's a bomb ticking, you know, it's meant to create chaos, right? So we're gonna not force ourselves to hold that in, and we're gonna meet it. We're gonna meet the emotion. We're gonna sit down, say, hey baby, I'm right here with you. And you're doing it if you're watching this, because that's why I do this. I want to practice this holding that space for you, for me, for you. And you can't hold space for other people if you don't hold space for yourself. That's something, it's almost like every time I'm like, nah, I'll be fine. Like, that tower is so close because it's so not aligned with who I am and where I am right now, that like the second I stray like out of the path, chaos like it just erupts in like very intense ways. I'm like, whoa, okay. Shifting back to that 6 of Cups energy, which is soulmate energy. This is blessings energy, gratitude. It's very rich, expensive energy. All right. What are your doubts about? You're creating this. So, okay, you're building something brick by brick, day by day, step by step. And you're getting in your mind is getting in your way in a little bit because you think like it's not going the way I want it to go. Why? What's going on with this? Why is it happening to me? But you're getting out of that sense of it's like practice makes perfect. We said that you're practicing the shift. That's the shift. Finding your excitement again. Like going back to that timeline, like that highest timeline you can be in, where everything flows your way. You're receiving abundance. You're not controlling. You're flowing. So again, 7 cups, yeah. So it's almost like you have some confusion about someone. You feel like you're not getting what you deserve. But the thing is, like, that's also something like where you flow your attention to. Like if you focus on something, then you're zooming in, right? And it's gonna take more and more space in your life, right? I'm not saying be in denial and not, like, don't see the red flags and all this stuff. But if you're looking for red flags, you're gonna see an unlimited amount of them because we're all growing. Like, and this is not apologizing for abuse or, we're not there. But I'm saying, like, when is it can you show up for yourself so that you understand when it's really about your mind getting in the way, overthinking and all that stuff, and when it's the reality that, this place is not aligned for you. And what I'm seeing is like this person has a good heart. Like please follow your intuition. That's the point here. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But they've got a good heart. They're solid, that throne. It's like the 444 and the stability that we're talking about. They have that stability for themselves, or they're trying to maintain it. Look at that, self-care. All right, so what else do we need to know? I'm gonna go with the symbols. Hollow Valley, deck of symbols. I love her. Erin Elise. I don't know how you say it. Love that deck so much. Dagger. Talons and shell. All right. The dagger gives me a sense of like protection again, but you might be quick to kind of get your knife out. Am I talking about myself? Maybe not. Let me just, I like to know like how they see that stuff, how they meant it. Dagger. Let me see. I'm getting pulled to read it. Survival, defense, protection, magic. Dagger is about knowing when to fight and when to surrender. Okay, I know enough. So it's really about like challenging your instincts a little bit. Because I said like, yeah, you might be quick to want to defend yourself. So there might be a little bit of defensiveness. But there was a reason for that. And we are grateful that it was there in the past. But can you see that person for who they are and their intentions? And yeah, there's a soulmate energy, and I don't even mean it like, I wouldn't say that to anyone, and you're creating your reading. So shell for me is like when you're going back into that shell, sometimes it's very positive because you're holding that space. You're going back home. You know, we want to go back to talking to the child in us. So like you're going back, which is pretty good, but you gotta, how can I say this? Sometimes we go there to just avoid maybe holding space for ourselves. Ouch! I feel like this reading is kind of it's making me I don't know, think about myself. my stuff. Oh, lovers, there you go. That we just said that soulmate energy. There's a great passion and devotion. There's appreciation, gratitude for someone or something. And so I'm feeling like, because this person has a lot of wisdom, emotional wisdom. They're holding space and they can flow, All right. Do we have another one? One last here. One last message for the collective, please. We have two. Yes. Just say yes. For me, that's the positivity, the sense of that innocence. Because we're going back to that. We're going back to like how it felt to just for things to flow easily in our life. Not doubt everything and overthink everything, because that's when then you lose trust in yourself. We're gonna go with the first instinct. Just say yes. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. What did I tell you? What did I say? I feel like they're all around. I feel like it's very strong. You're very surrounded and protected. Like someone is watching this video right now. You brought them here. So just so you know, you are loved and celebrated. So be kind to yourself, please. All right, I'm going to leave you with this, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.